The Champions League, the UEFA Super Cup, the FIFA Club World Cup and the Premier League may have been lifted, but that incredible run of success has left Jurgen Klopp, his players and the Liverpool supporters wanting more. However, with Manchester City emboldened by their financial fair play reprieve, Liverpool's biggest rivals will spend big this summer. Ferran Torres and Nathan Ake have already arrived at the Etihad Stadium, while players of the calibre of Kalidou Koulibaly could yet join them. City, remember, have a lot of catching up to do. They finished 18 points behind the new Premier League champions, and unless they win the Champions League, their campaign could be considered a failure when placed in the context of what they have previously achieved under Pep Guardiola. However, there is a feeling that Liverpool do need to strengthen a squad that has won every single one of club football's major honours in the past 15 months. That is clearly recognised by the club too, given Greek international Kostas Tsimikas has been brought in to act as cover and competition for first-choice left-back Andy Robertson. But who else could the Reds buy this summer, and who could yet leave the club, possibly to help fund new arrivals? Let's start at the top of the pitch. Watford winger Ismaila Sarr is understood to be on Liverpool's shortlist. At the age of 22, Sarr's profile and ceiling is an interesting prospect for a club who aim to catch a star before they have risen. A versatile international with his best years ahead of him, the Senegalese could be a good alternative to Mohamed Salah and his good friend Sadio Mane in the wide areas. Watford want a fee of £40 million plus for a player who scored 5 goals, including 2 against Liverpool in February, and made 4 assists in his debut campaign in the Premier League. But the Reds' recruitment team, led by Michael Edwards, are keeping tabs on Sarr. However, the Liverpool Echo understands there are currently no plans to make a bid for Thiago Alcantara. The Bayern Munich midfielder has long been linked with a move to Anfield, and recent reports suggest he wants to sign for Liverpool. And given he has just 1 year left on his contract, Bayern will reluctantly sell the 29-year-old this summer. But as it stands, Liverpool will not be that buyer, although it will be interesting to see if their stance changes if Gini Wijnaldum, who is in a similar position to Thiago in that he has just 12 months remaining on his contract, was to move on, although there has never been a suggestion that will happen. The Reds are in the market for another centre-back though, after Dejan Lovren was sold to Zenit St Petersburg for close to £11 million. It is believed Liverpool scouted Brighton defender Ben White extensively last season while enjoying an impressive loan spell in the Championship with Leeds United. But Brighton may want to keep White, while if they do decide to cash in, the Reds would face competition, definitely from Leeds, and possibly Chelsea too. Liverpool have also been linked with the more experienced Issa Mandi of Real Betis. And promoting from within is unlikely to happen this summer as Klopp searches for a replacement for Lovren, who played in the Champions League and World Cup finals just over 2 years ago. And what about the outs? Loris Karius has no future at the club. The goalkeeper is back from Besiktas and the Reds are keen to move him on permanently. Montpellier, Wolves and Hertha Berlin have all been touted as possible destinations. The long-term futures of Marko, Grujic and Harry Wilson are less certain. Both players caught the eye last season on loan at Hertha Berlin and Bournemouth respectively, but the financial difficulties being faced by clubs around the world may deem the duo too expensive for potential suitors. If that proves to be the case, further loan spells could beckon for both Grujic and Wilson in an attempt to preserve value for when clubs have certainty over their funds. Another intriguing subplot is Xherdan Shaqiri. Interest from Roma and Sevilla was rebuffed in January, with Klopp keen to keep his full squad intact ahead of the title run-in. But Shaqiri has not started a match since December, and should Liverpool get anywhere close to the £25 million price tag they privately placed on his head at the turn of the year, then they will surely be prepared to sell.